we ya ye bobo se wawe obi gina TV3 so o ka kire nipa na wo se una TV companyimfo no ko John Mahama o ka kire nsa abane de kom ne abufuo na to ye
Pein
na asa akọ na do so ka kire nsa te kom ne abufuo so no so ba no anye de kom ne abufuo be sa ato ji ano
Pein.
We can vote people in and out. Personality is okay. But my dear, what we need to do in this country is to establish a situation where even if it was the devil who should come and sit on top of us in Ghana, by virtue of certain procedures, certain practices, the devil cannot get away with doing whatever he wants. He would necessarily have to do what the people expect of him.
Pein.
So what they are doing, some of us will not keep quiet. Some of us will not allow you to destroy this party.
Pein.
Betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
Pein.
Whether you like it or not, Ghana, for the youth of this country, I'll put my life on the line.
Pein.
I noticed that when the finance minister came to present his statement, for the first time after the inauguration, the swearing in, the majority side was heavily populated. Mr. Speaker, that notwithstanding, Mr. Speaker, we have witnessed what we can best describe as an Azan budget.
Pein.
It's not party mua opesa wono ube yusu position and be sabotage obi. It will happen. So long as Nyankopama ya hoden ni ebetimi akasa na ya wasa platform we no. This we will say it every day to make sure say selfish individuals the minia omo pese omo ye niema to please their own selves.
Pein.
Galamsey is one of the reasons why we lost the elections.
Pein.
Can you believe which party will survive an onslaught of labor unions declaring strike? All unions declaring strike 2 weeks or 3 weeks to elections. Even to the point, there were still threats. Say, if we don't declare a state of emergency, on strike, which party can survive this?
Pein.
Mo be another no say illegal mining.
Pein.
Maka and mesa reinforce. Say me reinforce say NDC for and no illegal mining at this time.
Pein.
I'm really upset.
Pein.
And I think that I should let you know. I was waiting for the announced video to be shown.
Pein.
And that confirmed the reports that I've been having all along. Officers of customs, you are Ghanaian citizens. You have to help us to build a better Ghana. But if this is the kind of behavior, this is the kind of attitude that you have, you are not helping us in any way.
Pein.
Our enemies are many, and they stand ready to pounce upon and exploit our every weakness. They play upon our vanities and flatter us in every kind of way.
Pein.
They tell us that this particular person or that particular country has greater or more favorable potentialities than the other.
Pein.
They do not tell us that we should unite, that we are all as good as we are able to make ourselves once we are free.
Pein.
Still give amnesty to people convicted for Galamsey? And my answer is yes.
Pein.
Because those who are in prison for Galamsey are not the actual perpetrators of Galamsey. The big kingpins are not in prison.
Pein.
Those who are in prison are the small boys that they employ to work on their Galamsey concessions. And so they are victims of circumstances. And so if we're coming with a new fight against Galamsey, let's start by giving them amnesty. Let's bring them out, reform them, and do the things that will make them not go and do what they've done again. If it's somebody must be in prison, it's those district chief executives and ministers and others who are doing the Galamsey, not the people they are employing.
Pein.
Stop the propaganda and the settings and come and let
You think what we are saying is settings?
A lot of it, my brother. The president came to tell us that he had invited us to the National Economic Dialogue, and that we should all show patriotism and come. It was settings. No invitation came to us.
Pein. 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 Pein.
Techama double jumbo JD mu afrisane waye adom am yetimi asori agina ya nan so a esese ye danase na fe ye de ayeye emanu sanse ne nyame aye no enwanwa ebra so se ye de dwumadie baako awiase oman Ghana ene babia Agyapong Pein ye de ebrewo isanse sabre se o check o time na otimi se eniama guso a ekwanem exactly 7 minutes past the hour 2 ebra so se yede ebrewo na sade anhyehe etie no ye hyase ase ya na yakwakwaje eye adesua kakra every the lion mentality mo enu achi ne yebesan so akọ na fei yede editorial ede abrewo enu achi no yebehwe Albert Asmani beba be kame ho na yede eye Ghana nkomo ensoso ede abrewo afe yamakwan ema wo awutie ehwe no wo soso wode ede bem enti yebie ahoma ne de to ho ebre so a na onsoso de wode abem afei wutimi efa Facebook ene YouTube okwa eye Net2 TV GH Net2 TV GH na afei wode comment ede afa ho ede aba afei anu achi no wutimi esan de fa eye WhatsApp number eye 0240 550899 na wode message ensoso de afa ho aba na yajebre akan edi ama pepepe said yetie na enne ensoso on our discussion segment no ensoso ye ne eye lawyer Andy Apia Kubi ebedi mpu ewa ha na afi ye di oman no ho nkomo ema bibia aye kama but in the meantime between time no yebeko na afi yakwa kohwe the lions mentality yakwa kotie bibi ewom yetie ewie a yebeba na afi yede eye editorial no enso so atoa so ede amaw ema bibia aye kama na me ka we se minim se on your radio utie yen ewo oman 101.7 and afi wasantimante mu nso so eye ash eho enso so eye 101.1 and afi 90.1 eye nap radio asimfusu and afi enu achi no se ko amanone enso so a menim se Kings Jesse radio enso so tupitim ema utie bi eho Sources radio enso so eboayen anafe Amansan radio enso so eboa ema utie bibia eho abusua South so ana YouTube anafe Facebook enso so medika catch Net2 TV GH ma yentwa ye ho na yemra ye ba yetoa so ede amaw
Competence. Lions are said to sleep around 20 hours a day. Still, they never go hungry. They get up and they get the job done. They earn their rest. They earn their success. They earn their freedom. There are great rewards for competence. In life, if you provide more value to others than anyone else in a shorter space of time, you will be rewarded, and you will be rewarded well and often. It does not matter how long you work. It matters how good that work is. It doesn't matter how many hours you put in. It only matters how much value you've created. Develop yourself into a competent machine. Work on what matters in your life with laser focus, ruthless determination, and a burning desire to do everything to the very best of your ability. That builds pride and respect for yourself.
All right, yes, I am akwa babiem de ba sinupei dwumedie no eso ebra so se ye de editorial eba na fe yakuanim monfa nche yen se out of the lion mentality enne ade ba kwa me metimi apeke ewom no simple se the lion sees itself to be the leader in the forest and nothing else. Ye wo mo awodo a wo mo ewo kwaye mu a wo mo esoso ye wo mo awodo a wo mo wo kwaye mu a wo mo ewowa ye wo mo awodo wo mo kwaye mu a omani edin pa but lion ono na dwempo lion said you ono susu hu ne ho ne se wo ye den ono ana oye leader in the forest. It is ne kondo se onya fresh enam area wo bowrem no wache no ware se ne kondo se obe take decision bi a o take the decision na okọ nanim and automatically eye adwuma. How you seize yourself sani awuhu ho no eno na be reflect in your productivity, eno na be reflect ewo wanim okan komu, eno na be reflect ewo bibia uye biemo. And so therefore from ene econo begin to see yourself as a leader in your field. Begin to see yourself, as the most valuable person in your field. And automatically, that is how it is going to be. And the lion mentality is about time I said, yetimi ebo modern na yetimi adapt because ebe boy and papa. And no any nkoma and me person me ni edie concerning the lion mentality. Abusuya ya frame Anthony Kofi Inkum Daddy Trinity frame Mr. Inkum for short. Na yenko yenim. Na ene nkoma wodo egu puno so a ye pese yedi na yenim se sa nkoma wodo no yenso so yede ye ho jim ne yedi bia ebe boa yen papa na enkoma ameka ho asem no se anopei ena opani a wono no he Ghana yesika asem so yebeka ne se ye finance minister yera Dr. Counsel Forsen edi atudwa anu che se in 2022 alone sika Ghana etimi ehwere ewo gold smuggling mu 1.2 billion US dollars. Only in 2022, Ghana actually sika 1.2 billion US dollars. Na yaka gold smuggling na echese 2022 nkwa no that year eno nkwa mu no gold ahodo a na esese nketimi fa abansem gold ahodo a na sese ehun sika ni nyina no be pie ewo aban revenue mu ya entimi amba no nkoa no eye 1.2 billion US dollars. Na mehunu ni sei no nukura ni nyame anim nie na eye menwanwa na nso anya menwanwa sa esanse this has been the norm. Ghana hana yete no eye saa ne nyina yenim se dani dan nyina no ekoso. And time I met say minister no eka no anya me nwanwa but one thing ananka me pese me ti free ni ho ene say from time a wo mo ebedi aban no so that is on first coming, the NDC's first coming, John Dramani Maham's first coming obaye no ebi asei ena na etie ena sesei akwakodru sei ni ehunu se ye de ye mfanto we sanse se emfanto nti na ma owo ana prison ni ne were anho isanse ono ehe ne dia se yama me 2 years obekọ na obeti obi nkomo na obi yama ne 10 years enti ohe no a na ode akekere ne were se ono kra se wo wani daso. This has been the norm in Ghana. Nia akoso no. Enti bibia nsesaye ena bibia nso ni wa eye foforo. But the only thing a minister ne person ye ene se opese Ghana fo nyina ehunu akufo-addo ene naban a atwemu kɔ ne sebe omo ya amamboyefo. Yes, that is what he wants to achieve. And no pe any idea or person or achieve. Otiase and no ni idea a hard journey. Because se osimesi penso na enya obenten so penso enya sara. Na mom ni ayebusa ne sesesi osimesi e penso a obenten penso no den na yaya ye de eso ano. Gold oman no musika kokko oman no mpemprade a esese oman no mpenifo a yetu omo asi ho Ghana nyina nyom mugidie se womo betimi aboa mo oman no akonanim ene ye oman no nyina de ne wire ahye ne mu se betena aban adwane so na chechire oman no emo oman no mfa ne tampa imfura aban aba aban ko aban ba aban ko nanso so ne nyina mu no yeda so agina baabi a yegina because not long ago enche bia ena UK aban eka asemi kire Ghana na asem a okaye no oka no brofum tima poto kakra say gold smuggling cost Ghana $2 billion each year. UK government wants. Enti eno ye asemo UK aban United Kingdom aban no ekaye kire se Ghana eka afibia ye boni eye $2 billion ene na chi. Enti it tells you say even in 2022 the no kraje say eswate otiase because eno ye 1.2 billion na 1.2 billion ena ye ka ho asemi oman ya yatimu no ya adwene se ye mpese ye bebo bra and me kasi ye mpese ye bebo bra. The reason being is that look UK aban no ekasa ye no wan kasa keko o say the UK government has voiced significant concern regarding the escalating issue of gold smuggling in Ghana, emphasizing its detrimental effect on the country's revenue generation. It is a omanya untimi emwabwa usika no automatically omanya enya omanya ebeyo my papa. Si yakasa omanya bi eyo my papa yenim amai ahodo a womo mpanifo atimi atena se abode omanya no amo omanya no ababeye omanya papa. Omanya papa eni se emu enipa timamufo no enya adwuma eye. Omanya papa eni se timamufo enya nsu papa enom. Omanya papa eni se timamufo enya aduane edi. Omanya papa eni se ni bibia oye bia no enhyehyeye eda ho. I was expecting sanka minister no betimi aka akire yen se one na ban enhyehye ABCD ana wo mo ya say sika 1.2 billion na etimi ehwere Ghana in 2022 alone, 2023 May, 2024 May, and sana 2025 ababa be ka ho no enhyehye ABCD an wo maye and so for enya dia ebibesi biem omanya yatim last week na me no discuss it eniama ye betimi de politics ede aye omanya mo mprempra de esese ye boaboa no ye amatimamufo ho etowo mu no ye tena ho eye nhwehan ama nipa bi fi omo man so no oma ba besesa ede ko. Just recently and a beto dwase ewiase nyina China and a gold production o lead. But ayana mi busa me ho say China lead gold production a the sources no ene say sources no bi efiri esan say UK aban no ene ka nyame na meka o say gold ahodo aye smuggle e Ghana ni nyina no ne destination eye UK, China Switzerland. Etianya meme na meka eye UK aban e na eka. Oti ase na you see oman na ye womu no de bia meka se ya adwene se ye mpese ye bebo bra. Na oman bi opese obo bra bia no eya na nhyehyeye different. Me no eka sa sese ya no se woko Israel ban etimi aye nhyehyeye wa ye ntotoye ya Israel man na eda ho no timamuni bia abofre bia efi da yawo ekosise ubenya 18 years no aban no ewo sika wode ema abofre bia aban no ewo sika bia wode ma abofre bia from da yawo ekosise ubenya 18 years me no akasa sesei ene se okokodu eye Israel ban etimi apegem akosoro enti akwala ba akubia no yema no 129 US dollars equivalent ewo musika ni mu babia womo etimi abodu omo aba abeduru no enti sabi sauti fie na wo yobia unya adwuma nye abrabomu eden manwa aban ne se wo ba edadwene aban ne se wo ba ehaw aban ne se wo ba no dadwene no wafa ede ato ono ankasa ne so eti ni abofra ne bedi ene ni abofra ne be hyede because of eniama oman no ewo any because of entotuye pa oman ni mu mpanifuo ehunu nyansa etimi atoto because of entotuye pa ne hyehyeye pa oman ni mu mpanifuo etimi enya adwene papa ede aye na oman no so da wo makoma so nti wo matimi afa to mo so se on be make sure say timamuni bia no ebenya oman no ho Agyapade ebi on be make sure because on nim near oba president echina they have no idea who is going to be the next minister, the next finance minister, who is going to be the next, largest personality. Ewo omuman ni mu. And so therefore, they need to protect everybody. Omanya yetim Ghana no, ekom etimi kum enipa. Omanya yetim Ghana no, ensuo kra nipa nya bi enom. Last weekend, somewhere Sunday, enemy free aguna swedro ebaye. Maybe no na 4 solid days. Ensuo emma. 4 solid days. Ensuo emma. Eti yebusa ya ho se saa time na ensuo emma no timamufuo no edie na sese wo mo enom. And it has never happened even in the Mediterranean areas ewo Israel. Me no eka say research say yes or maybe a wasting so there. Now so talking about Switzerland, talking about Israel, talking about Singapore, these are countries or my first one also said they are going to make sure say eba no ensuo o mema mfaso aba ensuo so aman ahuduo bi adwene aman ahuduo bi mu mpanifo adwene and these are countries wo mo make sure say eniema bekoye amatemamufo me no ekasa say yeko eye Mediterranean areas about 5 plants, 5 water processing plants and Israel for timiesia timamufo mo even the desert areas ni nyina no wo mutimi nya nsuo ewo ho enom. This is what we are talking about. Say amai binum adwene esiesie niema yete Ghana ha recently ana yenkwan de Almighty Ghana ya bo mmodin se akoso mo nsuo no ebuso enti saa na tie de esese yetimi spillage esese ye bie ema nsuo ni bi eco waste na saa nsuo na ye bie ye no ebinum eye nhyehyeye edi protect your citizens no ye de ye nhyehyeye ye nhyehyeye sebe ye de ebe say ye de be jeopardize ye citizens. Ya de be se wo masetram, ya de be ye omo basa. Just recently, and a beto dwa say ensuo na ye bie dam na ye bie ye wa kosomo. Enipa mako 35,000. Enipa 35,000 and over. And because of science na ye bie ye keke no dam na ye bie ye nti ama wo munya baby enda. Wo mo edida tentase wo mo bekọ na owo nie. Tentase wo mo bekọ na aponchireni nie. Emwa ni nipa ena da tentase because of yenya mpenifu a wo mo adwene yenya mpenifu a wo mo ewo nimdie yenya mpenifu a esuku na wo makọ no o mo betimi a convert into building a nation a ebeboa mo oman ni nyina obia aye free. That has been the main reason why intia Ghana yegusu ayebre oti ase o menya yetimi nia woye adwuma kra no na ketua enso no na nia wonya adwuma won de woko ne sen ana opie he yeti o mamu ayete ha no sabi penimfo ntimi nya hyehye papa bia yenya leader bia wo wakukuduro yenya leader bia sabi obetimi asori agina se no me masa na ma we ensibiem normal obia ba normal se de esi na sa se de atie no sa bibia ansasa. It is about time assessor asoman no ye ma ye ni ba ye ho so na sabe eniama ahodo a ekọ waste no ye betimi asiesie no wokọ aman ahodo bi nso a wo mo make sure sempo asase kra no omo nim kwan ombefa so a ombetimi utilize asase. Enti ye sidan a ye cho se me fa won kwa akire ko Kigali ha ya e wo Rwanda ye wo area bi a before say de be ma amowato no ye kira say this is the type of building I person will put in up and building no so ya ma period of time a esese udisi ewie se wantimi pe na ya de afuru nsem de ama ne obetimi ne ye de usika e de akuta ne yakopa ba bi foforo e de ama omu sidan no in a way say still ano ye be koso anya farming lands because baby we are sekeka ko no bedru baby se wuni farmlands a eniama be say ama ane ye de yegu ha ne yesi dan two e dan baby ye sipitin ane ye abusua ye frame me Kofi Anthony Kofi Inkum Dazi twaniti awa frame me Mr Inkum ebra so mami fonsia na menda me hombra na meba mene Albert Asumani ebesi nkonwa na ye de Ghana nkomo ye de abrɛw ema bibia aye kama twen na ye ba sisia
we ya ye bobo se wawen obi gina TV3 so o ka kire nipa na wo se una TV kompanyimfo no ko dwon mahama o ko ka kire nsa abane de kom ne abufuo na toye
Sini Pein
na za ko na do so ka kire nsa te kom ne abufuo so no so ba no anye de kom ne abufuo be sa ato ti ano
Sini Pein.
We can vote people in and out. Personality is okay. But my dear, what we need to do in this country is to establish a situation where even if it was the devil who should come and sit on top of us in Ghana, by virtue of certain procedures, certain practices, the devil cannot get away with doing whatever he wants. He would necessarily have to do what the people expect of him.
Sini Pein.
So what they are doing, some of us will not keep quiet. Some of us will not allow you to destroy this party.
Sini Pein.
Betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
Sini Pein.
Whether you like it or not, Ghana, for the youth of this country, I'll put my life on the line.
Sini Pein.
I noticed that when the finance minister came to present his statement, for the first time after the inauguration, the swearing in, the majority side was heavily populated. Mr. Speaker, That notwithstanding, Mr. Speaker, we have witnessed what we can best describe as an Azan budget.
Pein.
It's not party mua opesa wono ube use position and the sabotage obi. It will happen. So long as Nyankopama ya hoden ni ebetimi akasa na ya WhatsApp platform we no. This we will say it every day to make sure say selfish individuals the minia omo person omo ye niema to please their own self.
Pein.
Galamsey.
Abusua ye san ema mo akwa ababiom e de ba sinu Pein dwumedie so ebra so se ye de Ghana enkomo ebrewo so as usual Albert Asumani aye krado ya ye de ebrewo na financial so se utie yen ewo oman 107.1 and afi ash 101.1 and then 90.1 enso so nap radio ya utie yen na Yakwama no nso so a Kent Jesse Radio New Jersey wono nso so utie ho Sources Radio Tottenham UK and afi Jerry's TV enso so bomodin etwagumu a onso utie bi ho Sanso na Mansan Radio enso UK ya wo boa yen bibia ekọ kama abusua makachro se ubetimi akọ Facebook and afi YouTube Net2 TV GH Net2 TV GH na bom modern afa o comment ene o messages a wodo nyina so fafa obra ye beje bre akan ama fe WhatsApp messages a yedi di juma enso so 0240550899 eho obetimi de o messages a wodo nso e de afa ba ema bibia ayekama ye frame Mr. Inkum Albert Asumani ababe kamensa opening etizai
Mr. Inkum boko na so
nyame adom bibia boko
ye de nyame ase ye de nyame ase
won se enne no make them
sa o sha
wa wo hwe me outfit na
omra ntesem no se wa pejam record the next level
yidi me ho agora ba bia mebo wa hwe me untimi kura no aso abiem na
wa nkasa da ya brantie mu
ye ni abrepa
ye keka
opening when bibi kakra tum de jamia so ayese na de abema bibi agum anti meguso a me twen se
ado wanhwe ya ekom na bere yese amado do kunu ekom ne kunu se ade na ho na upie se onu a take over and upie take over na ade aswat na nchen
ene ne aoye no onhwe ni
ede na ade ehu se upie na ewo duty ana upie se hu se na ade na ewo duty ete ote ho sa na ya
so bia yi na ni ane amwati omo na omo yeni
eti omo yenu ba bia de so we na omo nyane ntem
all right minia ai ena de ye boni tetetu na yakwanim na ena ye nyina ye nya ne ntiese ye nua baako ya wono no odi ne dwumadie ewo National Signals Bureau na ewo National Security adwumakuo no mu na ekoba ne se yese wafa kwan bi so ya chese wadidi dioman ne sika ne ya we yede no court Attorney General Chechiremu Minister for Justice Obechire nsemu ekekan ya kwesi ya na NM say asem na take different shape a lawyer for ahodo nso so ekasa se ase baby papa ne kekan de ko no ya ye dodo na Ghana for aye krado ya yeti waja Ghana nkomo no wona wutietia na ade aba enti wadaroma
say Mr. Inkum asema ka say nra no ye ka ho asem kakra wa from time Attorney General betna asena obebriefi Ghana for adwuma omoye ene kwan a wafaso amoko che yenua kwabna adubuahe na before say the obisa meka ho asem and then so many mpanimfo bi adidi nkomo omo kire say Kwabena Dubu ahia ye kana asem yi onye Professor Dubu ahia ba yes because we have flyer bi nam social media ye de yewra Charles Dubu ahia ye nyina nim so ye the late Professor Albert Dubu ahia ne ba akoka Kwabena Dubu ahia ya che ne hu am na ye say Professor Albert Dubu ahia former flag bearer of MPP in the 1992 election ese ne ba
nti ono watetene sa so sa na nkofo beso
nti let's put it on record say per mpanifo miensa me no mo kasa ene no omunyina aka kire say they don't even relate that Dubu ahia family no cry nti da Kwabena Dubu ahia na ya chini
who sini pay say eno na ntesa
nti ho no ye nti anu mfi ho na obia enkofa sa afrafra no emfa emefra
on say atese ai asumani bi nso so chese ono nso no nso wu ni ade a
ono nso my short record say person no unrelated me sa asumani nso
so ba bia na makeka ko
sa asumani nso mo kana se ono nso unrelated
wo ba bia
abusumani yes asumani family no onka ho so that obi a be say wo fa na wakoye say and there be misrewa
no yes san komo ne ya ji so obisa papa so nti obebusa papa ana wa ye
ma se da hwehwem
wa ye
because me share the family meeting bi ada it won kan ho just by the way it said the attorney general de betu dwa no and then so a lawyer for omoye Kwabena Dubu ahene ne yere nso no a lawyer for led by Honorable Samuel Atachia
okay
a former MP for Buakwa South e da betu dwa say papa no eno attorney general ka say of fly British Airways economy enye no kre lawyers ne ka say odi no business class it's just say na o disguise ne ho enti ana again as obi amwache na esese mo ma no right say obema ne lawyers any onena di enkita ho no em say ono abo attach according to him so no the way our person were interrogating the client no need di nkomo no when nya that opportunity ne the client ne nko antena say and di sa nkomo na esese nka omo accord yera Kwabena Dubu ahene ne yere da right to legal counsel no em so oma anya ne sa na eniema bebre so onfodi say em say ensema attorney general de betutu dwane nyina no omo so wo mo other side to the story na lawyers no concern ne say ase yera ayene aye so interested in the court of the public opinion instead of going to a court of competent jurisdiction a hono okwa you need to prove beyond every reasonable doubt. We said the court of competent court of public opinion there. Oba you don't need to prove beyond any reasonable doubt. Do you hear say obekama amam for nate na ye bua ni pare kun for amam for tiri. Me sure say fear nra attorney general press conference be see ene no. Senka enkofo tirim eye jail na sesel abana anka yewra dubu ahenko ndam ha because amam for anya ne ho tirimuka afa ne ho adwen bebre se se public officer party me yes na my attorney general kan dia ne mu orem but said attorney general kan no ono so oguso oya investigation nti obekoso aye kotisi omne ne beko but one thing I worry
so ne lawyers no were able to challenge say one this guy say no
Debbie
and then two almost so esanka say omo that opportunity to talk to them, to engage them.
Yes.
Say
no. Yeah.
So they deny them of the legal right.
Yes.
And but they could not deny numbers now. Attorney General Ebo Boss.
Say because ubetimi deny based on koma on your clients in wedding ebedi. Enti ananya nkomo because omo no pese omo tena mu nkomo na ne lawyer ene Dubu ahene ne yere bedi no iyoko adwumayfo ne bi pese omo ka ho no mu tie bi of which ese omo mam that privacy na lawyer to ne client no omo timi di sa nkomo no What you say? So that they can unearth whatever it's in there. Say their lawyer and a barb and I say or filing the case or no subehu, because as we speak, the truth is that he hasn't been charged.
Say Endra Attorney General Nagasaka say ontimi kase or you guilty. Yes. On you guilty. But no person say this is the kind of enema or more I discover out of a oral report. Yes. Enema more to discover ni. And so me when say I mean say ye ma kwan emon no lawyer e kasa ana one na nkasa no. Ni Ghana for here e numbers no.
Who said numbers no na Ghana for here. Numbers no e very scary. Numbers na enra atonjo boss na very scary. But lawyers no perspective ni say yes, you can mention any number, but it doesn't lie in your mouth to say asem na akano e no correct, because a one-sided information and Attorney General de buy me sure say kwabena adubo ahenso on the side of the story. Companies Attorney General be can say or register na or channel sika kugum say no correct, say no correct, kwabena adubo ahen e wo de obeka e wo no ho sika bia afa ne nsema Attorney General abeka supposedly na as allegedly no ono so be on the side abeden obeka eno ne lawyers in the point of view. And again emre okrum ha kire say wontumi nchi obi mfa ne ntum for more than 48 hours. But ye che no on Thursday 20th March and ne 25th 5 days ni yenjai no yemfa ne nko court ye man ni bail.
Say be the intensity of issue no so can
eno no yoko
e be numbers no the numbers no mupi.
But so you see it can be any number, but when it comes to human rights, no institution and the waha or what that right and say me sha numbers and as asema mahu no emu odunti no me pese me hold you for 10 days and as 20 days. No, say unim say uhia na you can take him to court, plead with the court, say because of investigation mo ye anything you bet me remand no into police custody.
Say no me catch say
na
no me catch say
yeah
anka beye ya na nka Attorney General no one ne nkofo nya abotre wo mo nkọ court enkoye bibia wiansa no aba ono nso so take the same year OSP na wo say anya no kre
o dabi who said the American say I still stand by say OSP no OSP there na me who say share eno Attorney General oye press conference no say uyo obi a oye Ghana ni a ubeyi o partisan spectacle ato nche no ahwe in the national interest
na so no wanyi ne de anto nche
oh me ntimi nka so yi to nche na wanyi anto nche because me no
because in some a utie I mean legal practitioners or mu die nyina ne say ehu hia se papa no be ye se adwuma na oye no because in the whole world no you don't see Attorney General sir but more press conference and ye sanya ma no eno nka OSP ni enim say na adwuma no
Debbie OSP no enye na adwuma
but say Attorney General baby anso bi afei
who say Attorney General this is not
papa na ye no yanwe ne nka no kra nkyere
this is
enye ne kwan so no
who say na America say unim this is not the first time Attorney General abe brief here who say time oba na all filing nolly prosecute no jeja ankrofo cases no the public were talking about it, so he came to give reasons why he did that. I don't know if you remember. Ebe explain it chire obi a. One, here is the case yakwache obi wo airport ewo even the departure of Terminal 3 edomwa like in the open and a handkerfo no enti raise a lot of issues e handkerfo kan once mebre enti so na it was to me no na it was good say so ba kire say sane man ekoso enam weni nti but eno he gave out more information na o dwen ho a we be say say o keep more of them for the court because at the end of the day said the honorable attaching amoka no matter how obeka asem no e wo public no ukodu court enye de o kan na court ugina so de ade abu asem unless o boni pa ne charge nyina wie na court bisa kwabna adubu ahen say asem a de abowi udi bem ana udi fo na o ka se mira medi fo e ho no de ne us asem na den eye si awie na se ya na ka judgment e de ba be ma wo ne wasotwe e de ba be ma wo ba wo de kwasem no kobo no wie na o ka se oni for pe ese se open case na fei ahona criminal proceedings ne be den e ba be sha ase
un me nya adwene se attorney general no a political gimmick bi no no so person oye no because in the first place no one omodi kan ka say papa no kofa baby ensese nka offer me boa
yeah
but so ka say ensese offer wa
this is ehon na make say honorable attachia adi bank we ni say one fa economy ne buy
okay
no business class and CIP ho no commercial important persons
lounge ho enya one of fire
an of fire but no yes no it comes with a cost and that's not the first time I will use to ho o checking a travel records because he can afford he uses that place what I say enti ba attorney general can say one or day of fly economy of which whether a economy or business class easily verifiable I will be able to verify say this British Airways here by we passengers ben and economy passengers ben and first class passengers ben and business class you can see
ntano no yebetima sinipen say attorney general nra say e fa that na say offer your friend is saying economy so they discuss no ebeka say papa ni di intro
no mean to me kan say
I'm not say according to lawyer
me ka say we di intro na me so ma verify asem na honorable attaching e kan no of which I haven't verified
but attaching being the lawyer and work say enye no kwese papa no efa economy say or the disguise no enti na say won so pani wa be ka kire so say na ye dia what di intro ya hwe ne yan
kwese
ma yan sini pain so what di intro
at the moment e be ka say what di intro no na yan ye me no me ni kita prove honorable attaching asem no
ono so nyini ni
no minjin because ana de sesi an two sides na ba obi am prove beyond reasonable doubt e ma me no mienu
okay
obi ade na no na e ka obi antimi show ni ticket import de buy say ticket ni a business class so that ye nyina be so wampa sana attorney general say no kan no oboa but that is even not the substantial issue ye wom ame eye me de mahu say eyade a SS ye nyina ye ka ho asem no the conduct of Kobna Adubuahin whether of fly economy or fly first class and I know put another pilot I will play no more no akasa no tuni be see ekra it's neither here nor there the issue na wo mu ne dwumadie na attorney general no e ka se wadi onu no susue mu no public funds and our channel call the private business account mu what the atoto efie ni nioma ne properties bebre because o hwe ansem na omo ka na even oyare fan kwa say wa to dam go 27 e wo gated community say yampa say oboa emre ene nkrabia ene be kire we dey atin say is early days yet it is nioma na omo ka ni nyina no yentumi engine tum anasa yenka say no
kre nipa ba akofo ato dam ba akoma 27 na tona ton o person o
ya say Mr. Nkum kroma eti nkofo woska am ye sure say 27 no obu okura so obi ato 30 and 40 wo ho but the womu pa ne say edin ekwan ben so no fire the toss edan no say ekwan papa so no ade ne hard earned money in the toya nobody in this country can ask him why you bought 27 houses but nemum ye trace was a source na sikani fino wan fa kwan pass no di nya ye dia e ne dan half kra na ese sa banje na wo sign etwe na so enti afei agro po di afei na e be hase because I go hwe eniema attorney general de tutu dwana besi sa ensam a kwabna dubu ahenso lawyers kana I think say there are interesting times ahead yam hope say omo betimi aye due diligence no ma gather more evidence omo no to them e betimi aboa amom prosecution no aye successful
me crowd ya ne ha me kakra has to do with that Ramo style na omo the coach no because one this is nipa mo ankasa no pe attorney general report no mo concrete research about him. So you know the guy unim baby ote any ade nyina. Don't you think senka e be nice say if you move betimi kura ja no mo invite no. So ta say na mo ka bo mo chiri ni say
Debbie Mr. Nkum me de me say
e wona ma me hu ni say that say political gimmick because a man for akasetia oral report no enti ene ma yenye bibi ma ne so Ghana fo ani say ampa say ye adwuma. That is what I see.
Mr. Nkum me de no crepa ne say eba say some high level crime bit say o hwe ba bia na nipa ne ye adwuma. This is the top security officer we are talking about. Director General or now Director of National Signals Bureau. Or you're very, very much connected even internationally. What you say? And sir, and someone who can, if Omar de Guinea partner who says some information in when you are available, I think say some got fan on airport no man coffina. I will not sit here and say a political gimmick. Because you see, say obi eye bibina say soldier for na say police for kofano. Now say nipa no mkoche no the right institution. Ekwa report bi an kire say e kofa na ye bo no.
The report bi so bi asoso nkire say omudi kan invite ne so omra.
There be ohwe attorney general account or the buyer. Enipa no ye che no hefa airport. He wasn't traveling. He was coming.
Exactly.
That means na omo hwehwe no hu se no oni Ghana. Enu hwa ne router of fire Ghana to UK, UK to Dubai, Dubai back to UK and UK to Ghana. According to them, he was even going to fly Emirates to Ghana from Dubai. And he cancelled that ticket, flown back to UK and flown from UK to Ghana. This shooter said, "Nasa intelligence ni nyina there, oma peke." And obia, you see, empanifo no mo ye djuma no. Omo ye djuma de ama Ghana. E kwan bi on be fa so metimi achew in the eye right. Say so mo che no. Say ya sorry dem kwa na e be chewa, e se e chew. Say o bom paye kra na say why bone a na e se e chew wo ho e se e chew.
But this is Bonia yen confirm me.
There be
law court entimi enyin to say e no krese say ne.
Mr. Nkum.
Etino you treat the person fairly.
There be
what you say? Yes say aboa na hawa. Yen say ne bo. Ne ba ne say na aboa we yan hawo na wo say ne bo.
Aboa we aboa bi a wone obofo na di ten time na hu say no. So wan say bo no na aboa ne say akohye bo no mu bie mu a. Wan hwe okwa obesi ahini. Wuni mahini. Aha wo si ahini a unya obongu sie kra nko. What you say? Enti baabu ho a kakran ya chewo no. Ye hu say o ba no. I don't think say per yoko any intelligence omo pick here. Na say omo ejanu manifi airport si krom say wom na o man hu ni bi mu a. Maybe it may be difficult for them to locate him. Who said Ghana hano your baby easy for you to make an arrest. So who may see that person no tisi kroma very very difficult for you to trace the person. So be wa amanone ubeti tracing easily. But so be Ghana ha no say otwen be ata Mr. Nkum, you will find it very difficult to locate the person.
And untina I amanone and na nipe.
Good. And
so it was so easy for whoever to find him.
Yes. And until I'm sharing man be do Ghana my fan no. And I think say e kwa mo fa so fan no. Me nye sure say eye kwambone a e bin see that. What I said? People have even been arrested on a flight. Omuti plane me kwachi o me UMC from. It happens everywhere in the world. You pick it obi on a radar. Send the or a suspect. Our committee high level economic crime like this to a country. This is Ghana's money we are talking about. This is not like any crime. We are talking about over $39 million. An individual has allegedly stolen from this country's purse. And if state officials are there and they can arrest the person at the airport, in fact, Omukra no omo ye lenient to him. Kombetimi kra on the flight say osi from na no match no ano ho de naba.
Sana wo na wo osusu.
You see, in any way, obi a wabɔ Ghana krono allegedly. Ye beche no because nipa na obeche no. Eno no obobo kwadu o. Nipa na obeche no. Ontimi nka nche say information ekita no eye no kre ana anya no kre. It is only the court. And say you for being court and say ya che no. Ye che one side wako. It is okodu court. Na court say Kwabena Duboahen onye boni bia. At that point he has every right to sue Yoko or whoever whichever institution that arrested him for abusing his human rights. He has that right too. And you know, a crime of us so in there, Mr. Nkum, I think say is the best. But what I want to also put on record, they say, me read politics into this. Kwabena Duboahen, o checking the profile at the NSBA. The guy was appointed in 2016 as deputy director over there. In 2017, Anna ye promoting no the director of the National Signals Bureau. Until he was in there before the akufo-addo became president. And then the akufo-addo didn't go ras service. The guy was appointed by President John Dramani Mahama in 2016. Whether he was affiliated to the NDC or the MPP is neither here nor there. Sika we da hoyi MPP fo nya omope NDC fo mu nya omope because e Ghana sika. Can you imagine what $39 million can do for you and I and this country? And whoever has stolen money from this country, they be ameka say oye minua so oye me papa. Say crime is a crime. And for honey baby nipa ni fiba. And to say kwa NDC ni ana MPP ni na to say nipa bi ya disaboni way. Na say still wo wadwemu no e ka wonkono na nka ya anya ne saa na ese e cross nipa na wo no Ghana ni na wo ye no mente wase. Say what that spirit of patriotism e wo mu a obi di Ghana bone a you have to be worried. As I say, you have to fight that person with your last drop of blood because you can't say you bekun amai ye mine.
Na say sika na ya ban sika.
Obi antimi nkyere.
Ya ban sika na wo hwan ho.
Ana make say
free here ansa na koduru ba bi ono wo no. Nipa na ono nso so hwe ma say sika no ko ho no. O tracy ye hu say sika no koye adwuma a ese say ya.
Eno nti na uti attorney general. Okay, said there are a lot of people in the chain. Our momudi. Enti enye say Yewura Duboahen no or the sakobo skanu or baby no nko ayi di call you. Definitely asemo mu kan say sa na tie na say no kra or perpetrators or no more yes an no. And no share account no more catch say a lot of payments have been made. Some huge sums of money in millions of Ghana cedis were also withdrawn by Kwabena Duboahen. It is possible say on necrophoby and yes ade no enti no it's early days yet me sure say and several mo kan sa na tie na so omudi enema no ma hye na systematically na mako efi weso yakọ weso efi weso we ka hwande na ahye na atinum we kan tie be wie no oma ya nya omunya ye bom ko adu a no kure bi ewu no ebeba de be me ya ne say ye be wie sa de we nyina no na Ghana anya mfaso bia ho na emom ye be wie sa de we na se Ghana atimi anya mfaso wo ho na ye sika ekọ no ye saka ne back na enkrofo ya twe omaso to deter people. You see the tia da bia ya meka say obi ye bone a yemfa ne ntuma na say yenye ne we ni say punishment. The principle of punishment na ne say ye de be ye asuasem e de ama ofoforo. It is to deter people from doing that. Say me ye bibi na manye ni ye na the twema so pair me PS na say those within me circle no mu no e be say how bet yes ade we wan fa ne ho ani say unam sa kwan so so okoye bia abetwe ho.
Oh yeah, sure say Ghana your pause I bet my yes ade no.
We have to say enam ka same way kokosi na say no kro bi wom na say Ghana nya ho mfaso a I'll be very much disappointed.
Emfaso abi ebenya ne se sika na ba.
Eno ne emfaso no na yesan twinipa na okomu na so.
Obi abedi sika na obi wie sika na ye ya ne akwakoji sika ne de aba. Ye ya ne akoje de aba de a. Ene yesa amanfo be wie sika na akobobra na ode aba.
Baby, antina make say, once you are recouping the money and I say we retrieve you know. Nipa na odi sa abone no. Esan say onam kwa abone so na odi ye nti na waji sika no. Sa ne kwa abone na ofa so na so otwe na so. Either by imprisonment or either over fine no watua and in the court's own wisdom how cases like this you treat the perpetrators no ya chioma so na Ghana so we say yes next time you don't kwakwo baby ade ma me ye worried about this case ni say nipa na you involved ni top security official top security official you can obi a oye jumo national security counselor and it's not a joke. It's a baby. I'm telling you, many say there's some operations, national security for year. Let me who say, I say, omo young kwasem. National security, a top intelligence work. Uye juma emma like on the quiet, on the low. Ube pia bumuno na okita. Dosia.
Nanya sa na te Ghana.
No, until make us say. Until make us say. Said ye no. For national security near. You see, politicians no so do baby omo ka ho na ya national security for no be misbehave.
Omo ma ye de.
Because say we a politician. Na say we power. Na o pese we national security adwuma e ma ne boa wa ban no ene o man Ghana nyina. Yen for known political activist.
And also me no nya adwen because ono na abanya waba betina so that the government of the day we have to make sure say oye na dwuma say dey say so oye it is say bia wo MPP ni ana wo NEC ni an wa betina so na wadi bone a okokoye a unyin ni say eye yen Ghana for na ya na yen ye perception aye wo and say obi a play political role bi o ha be isa
misankum so hu say wo betina so na say wo ye adwuma na say obi a ono no you see, national security, no, a lot of things go on in the national security. And to say, what the politics remupa, na o reputation na o say no.
Politics na o kana me no one.
No, young
politics na.
I to say, young first soldier for, police for, SEPS, custom for, and answer fire service. These are services, sir. To mean shiny uniform. Na unkojina campaign platform so. Enka choboy, enka eyezu, and I say eyeza. So if policemen and military men are not allowed to do that, and we have our top security officials, one national security, they are so close to power than even the police. Now who say, omo ye party for omo share NDC ntare, MPP ntare, ye ko printed ballot box, ballot papers, party for agent mra. Nipa oko represente NDC Electoral Commission and ye print ballot paper as party agent and then or your director of operations national security and you worrying
and you do things say you bet me anya no crogens until say ebia or minor bet me atoaba eyi sampeni for
unim sebi chief justice court te hon otoaba me sure so okoto na ba Otoma political
no,
party.
But this is the case, sir. A government of the day, no, and appointed something. Good. And so do you think say bet man and project?
Miss Ankum, entino, oba. Me sure say enye NDC for nyina Nigeria campaign platform so. And I say a known people. One can say as a party, no, you should know say in the security services, nangasa politics also. Men can say politics name, but aya young for faces bia. Omo ya dia. They can even get the public support and the respect. Nipa no beti your party member, wa appointing no. But na onye known party member, obi beti me read the politics into that person. But not hono oye adwuma ma. But ukofa obi a oye known face and nkofo nim say NDC for committee a otimu bi. Na oye national security official a obi anu say osan ye party ba. Wonye sure say sa respect no ne nukredie I say ye de adwuma no wonnim say na esa na o brana se e ma ne enye kama enti obetimi appoint obi akọ national security me nka say John Mahama nko appoint NDC ni o obetimi appoint nko appoint MPP ni obetimi afa NDC ni a onye known to the public but know your party ni obey wadwuma ma pepepe but the public will support ofi say or the saying radio course wo
enya no na ya de wantwi ba mo eba political parties no no obi tumi ka say na ye adwuma saa ye nya power no ye de obi fufo no ye na ba betena ho but ebia na say nipa no so qualifies to be there.
Yesu Kristo abra oba no call no ho ana one na edi nkomo no ewo well no ho no Jesus ka che ne say enipa duane no ye mfa mankraman ma what I say? Any peduane, ye farman cramema. That should tell us Jesus Christ who say there are certain things that Nkofubu have deserving and Nkofubu mun deserving. Minka say obi eye MDC and MPP ni na se juwebu ho betimi aya ye farman no. Nanso no so nkyere say because nipa no nam eye MDC adwuma no ye twobo nti na office no nipa no ensem fata ho a because o ye MPP ni nti no ye farman no.
All right. Albert Asumani and Yasin Konya ewo sinupen dwumedie so Ghana nkomo ana yede ebrewo no na yenyina ye nim say somewhere last 2 weeks na ebeto dwa say Pein baako anazo say ebeka say ye papa ono anwo hwe land ministry or ye minister ewo ho owura Emmanuel Amakofibua ebo modern aye say bebia duru no etwasa omanitimi fight Galamsey sanse Galamsey ne ya ba be kanka ewo menimo na eno so na sensu nti anche ana otimi epa ekuofufra wo mo eba beboa akọ Galamsey wo pa wo mo ntoma eye operation eye water guards no otimi blue water guards opa mo ntoma na enra ena beto dwa se udu asante mantemu nso so ame no ekasa sesei eye security coordinator a wo ho ene empenufu ahodo a wo mo ewo mu no nso so aya adwene se omo epese wo mo ye 24 hour security ewo eye asante mantem so that ebema wo mo atiesi o man no forest mu ya wo mo ekwako yiyi yo man pempena de ne ade ni nyina no yetimi abo wo mo ban sanse wo mo se wo mo eye adwuma daytime na obi amba ho but ade be che on besan akọ na nkofo akọ akodidi ko na che se amanfo etwen a wo mu firi ho anadwo na o makoye adwuma it is a sa na tie de a wo mo be 24 hour security operation ewo ye forestry ahodo no emo na metiwe nam so we de ne ya sempa Ghana fo enkomo no ebi nso so eni obet se we de ye wie
Mr. Nkum unze de bia ade a me sure say efi eneko no ye politicians ne de sebi empreduasa obo be sua nyansa ne say if there is a national issue and that's an issue bi ho a ye nyina ye gitum say a threat to Ghana a threat to the environment ye nyi politics in film na
abaya na o see ye politics in film politics ye be dan ye free
oh so when you politics in film a Ghana no na say ye no kwa na ekonachi ye ti krom ha ana nana akufo-addo ene na aban e fight Galamsey na wo John Dramani Mahama a presidential candidate amount platform na o catch Ghana for corona say se wakoye Galamsey ama police wa be che omwe do akotumu a mensro de ohia ne so obeto aba ma John Mahama me ba sankofo nya memom amnesty what you say so you are hardening enkofo na the government of the day no e catch on so mudwumadi no mudi no enye den enye aban na fa kwan bi so e de twe o maso no wo empower o mo say omo nsuro na oba ubegya o mo enne reality has done on the NDC
sania wo kan o hwa sa no kan no na se mo kan mo chirechire mo se enipa bi kura na ye do o mo akwakotum no omo ye Goro boys de mata kunfo na nkasa wo motiti fie no nti oba wo mo sa goro boys no obegya wo mu nyina na target na nkasa ne ye ta kunfo na wo mo sika ye de to excavator ne ne keke
omo kasa last meeting say minister na can na other people can make say these are other normal kasa say ignorant people country here timi aiding and abetting it's a crime me say nkumene semitifie na semi yisika e de ma obi se onfa nkoto ri anase koke ana duboni bia emre me na nase onkoto no onton wa me am di say sika ma nipa no maye boni atia Ghana mra nipa na onam kwan so koto no ono so ye boni atia Ghana mra what you say but unkochi se nipa ne gina baabi na auto ri ana koke no akonom no no aka chense because Albert na this kind of man no what the ko mejawo unya boni bia na mom do this kind of man nipa na all committee act na nkasa on the field no opese o chem se sa nipa ne ndi bone but do ni sika be shame no ono adi bone
o hwe nipa na wo hu no afford no so na ne capacity entimi ndi bone na ekoso no
debi ni capacity entimi ni sen. Have you seen any of the rich men or excavator mu a ohohoro or the saying Galamsey bibia gunsuo mu da enti do sense on the field no any do or this can echo shame no omo nyina nya ebone
enu nti no se yenkwa hwehwe nipa
yes
ye hwehwe nipa no na ye chi omo ebi nkoso biem
sankofo no ye hwehwe omo nchi omo once ye hwehwe omo achi omo no omo so omo field no so ye nchi omo oti ase the field no ye duma no ye nchi no nyame ya dom na se utimi nya intelligence ne se nipa na concession we ye ne de anu ya so masi a ye nchi ono so nka ho so that enkoba say o ma isi ujai sankofo na mo field ne say omunye ebone a na menti wase blue water gas no a ma fa o mo na mo do mo koye adwuma no ehifo no mo ko confront you
men kase de o mo koye adwuma o mo bebo me atu Galamsey nse
oni amakofi bu a blue water gas
me ni amakofi bu a water eye blue water gas
usim detia aya na da bia blue water gas na me kan wasema na mesre ni say ekono se uwo myopic eyes ana odu wani beto sa blue water gas so metima ya adwuma no ekono me si da bia Galamsey ekono so person okun a ese said de okun de said oni Boko Haram na ekohia you have to eso ono omo quote said de obi ba betu Ghana banyagu
eno no wan na be ko santokwa
sakono eye etina me ka say
wan mo ko sakono ye wan mo na be kuma Ghana
sakono eye sojafo ene
ana omampeni na nado danko akufo-addo bae no security services no me pacho kire me hemfa na sese odo omo kwa wan fo mo anko
odo omo tio
apparatus ben no mu hia ya mfa ma wo mo still no Galamsey guso
ubetimi the sojafo akọ but mentality na techire no any instructions na de be mo no enne be mo aye de ombe so mo ye what you say na akufo-addo and I said President John Dramani Mahama is the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. If Ghana, I'm telling you this today, if Ghana cannot fight Galamsey, if Ghana cannot fight those people on the field, if Ghana cannot drive those people out of our forest reserves and from our river bodies, na Ghana nkasa no yeti hono yeti time bomb so a se nyame anya ya dom na se enkrofo bi fi oman bi so ebeto hye yen so wo krom ha ye be mobo de kire se this Galamsey yes no omo nya enkrofo a omo ekita akodie che oman Ghana ni nyina. These are people a omo kukroya say yansia no in the next 5 years no yensuo sem krom hanabedin. Can you imagine a country like Ghana without water? Can you imagine that? Omampani bia ni that gas to say obetimi order say every forest reserve and I say what about the beer Galamsey ekoso no in the next 2-3 months I want to see everybody out of the forest.
Enunti na ya launch operation 24-hour security service yede akoye nti asoman no we nu kan ya ni jesam.
You see it can even be 48 hours. The political will and the will from the government of the day se ototo nasia no matter the hours are be di wonwremo people will still do the Galamsey.
And government of the day no well no any say obetimi aboaboa security.
Mr. Galamsey ntokwa no Mr. Nkum Galamsey ntokwa no enye saa agodie no mudi no.
Agron omo ye di
Galamsey ntokwa no me say Ghana ye beti ye ho afi Galamsey ho a. Na your forest ni ye nsuo na ye papa. We should fight these guys like we are fighting Boko Haram.
Militant.
Clear them. Masuda vonkom I will find this country and say you chill what that country no say u to gold and ye Galamsey ya. You treat you to say obia why attempts over be cool. No, we shouldn't allow these people to just misbehave because politicians now who say only a fertile grounds for them to thrive. What you say? Entino ase oku ase onko no de hu hyehyem eno ne ade e born na akufo-addo fight na brain ase. There were known MPP people clearly people knew say they are into Galamsey. These were the so-called creme de la creme of the party almost some deep party anima enipa ntimi nka omanima sem ni ye jawo mu anomu gunwam anomu sayade omukọ hunu nsuo na anoma kokone kone ohunu no ayiwa tifi ho anu aba na afọ obesa se na de nsuo ya efin no asa akọ no akọ hunu no aba. Those are the criminals who were doing that. And nkofo we brain MPP form penifobia no mo yesa Galamsey ni bi ba kodu fikasie ma yesi kwanu tum. What you say? Enu na ka ho na akufo-addo e fairly Galamsey fight.
Ade ni see da se enkofo atimi a discover say nipa smesi.
Only krom hana na akufo-addo ebie na no ka say he is going to put his presidency on the line and fight Galamsey. Did he even put the presidency close to the line? He couldn't even have the guts to put the presidency close to that line. He has even put it on the line.
Where your mampenia, Otimi mass security force, no all the necessary.
Now fight about Galamsey. Now the casa the doors to change the actions. Now Akufo-Addo's fight against Galamsey. No, now the casa no the rhetorics were too much than the actions. What I say? So if he was willing to put his presidency on the line. Ankabana no ankobe fisu no ye ka presidenta wo kon Galamsey e wo Ghana edi mu nkunima akana na Akufo-Addo ba now is the same kind of pictures etal Ghana nyina
na so no aye ne obetimi
he couldn't edu ba bi no ejenesam no who say presidency no sa enya ade abetim dia koto on the line for Galamsey.
Until person just say no onim no kan.
Me say Okano as political talk.
Okano wa.
He wasn't ready to go by that.
This man said it why sir. Who said the anu aye no. I mean the year now or antics anu aye no. Everything tells say why ready to fight. Me say na Akufo-Addo's statement say he was going to put his presidency on the line to fight Galamsey no was just political talk. He couldn't do that. Now
putting presidency on the line to fight Galamsey no. But now obi ya Galamsey biem. Aka action bi odi be singwe mu hokra no. Go and try this in Rwanda and see say ubetimi survive ana. Go and try this in Rwanda when you have a leader or no say or no person or protecting the country. Now what Beka say you want to put your presidency on the line to fight Galamsey. Now what okana wa.
Indeed, oh yeah.
Obi no kan say ye de ho ye mpredwae.
Oh yeah pa because we share niam ahodo de mass security service na.
Niam no
say o motimi ekọ no omokoye no mbesi.
The things he was talking about.
Enwo no na efeli ye na mom enye security apparatus.
Okasa
security system.
You see the bus stops with Nana Akufo-Addo. The bus stops with Nana Akufo-Addo.
Or no sisi police ni no police ni ko no run atade no kwa kotubia. Money no why
if the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces cannot command the Ghana Armed Forces to do what he wants, then he is not fit to be the commander in chief.
And no na Babe said now finance minister Eka said even in 2022 alone 1.2 billion US dollars and a Ghana lose here because omu to 2 gold ni na no more the
illegal gold exporting. This should tell you say Sir Galamsey fight no here dedication as I say of fighting no like me say se Ghana ye ready ye 6 March aye who said the soldier for accoutrements no parody at various venues no
sa soldier for ya na yamom kwan so om konkotu Galamsey fo ase a wo mantimi ya
se soldier ni na kasa won say leader na ama the command no onye discipline a what you say onye ontina ho ema enje ene command
discipline na person o che say discipline ne say dey na chain discipline say omampani etimi aboabo neema uhie nyina no de ama say jiko na koku Galamsey o person omampani na wo ne mpabo asan ebeko bia na onye den.
No, the thing is that omampani na wa ma order no wa ma order no o make sure say orders ni adwuma anasa o ma order no akoda. You don't give orders and sleep on it. You make sure that you're on your feet and commanding your men on the field. And then, say, give me an update of what is happening there. Give me an update. And why you surprise them? You are the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. You can fly any of the choppers to those sites and go and check whether indeed your men are on the grounds working. But Oma command, na say what's the Jubilee House? Na say where you were near. No omuti nwam hona. Omu hu say empanimfo na wo my command na kasa bi e hyase a omu di say adwuma na. Obi say ombeba. One man commander we no hu say one kasa man command no. One kasa nso empanimfo ni bi e hyekira omu di anyambra sem of forest numa. You don't get them. Omu kwa na ve omu so akoye corrupt wase ho. Na fe omu so ye de omu pe. So when you give no,
but not the president himself.
Media, I will put when it comes to the use of the military. You think it's just a joke, sir, because the president is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. When you are using the military, the president has to be on top. He has to even get security briefings on daily basis to make sure say soldier for a deep call a forest reserve and what is happening there. And I'm saying one day Kobe can surprise you from they should fly you there to go and see on the spot. One can say we are going to go and get first-hand information. Now we see from one no say nkofo whether omangasa na etu Galamsey no and now we protect it. O send you na say omo ankoye adwuma na. Now what the Jubilee House near church or paper report abroad there. That is what you get to.
All right, enti Albert Asumani na chese nani abre a wo fire bebrebe sa no na abusua otimu say yes eniama no mu ayeden papa isan say Galamsey ntokwa no ba bia keka kono ano adene ehia mmemma mu a ehia kukudurufo mo aye ready say wo mo ebesom Ghana wo mo ebema Ghana aye first because enya sa da ba bia keka kono ano odin papa na lawyer Kwaku Amo Date Ababe Kayensa Ewaha. He is a friend to Sinupei Jumedie no. Enti Drew baby anu Ababe Srayen na yene no edi enkomon kakrakra. Openi eti say
nyame adom bibia boko yetin kwami na yetimi kasa abodwe mu de yeni obi adan no this kasa no nyam kese a no ni kabia enka twedi ampo officer de waye no super.
Se bibia ye boko a de dapono so ene se Ghana photo samfo ni ohwe Ghana sikasem so akasa o se 2022 enkoa no Ghana sika ye hwere ewo gold smuggling mu no enkoa eye 1.2 billion US dollars baby aye man no ekeka kronie opani 2023 de mai 2024 de mai yeguso aye twen eno so Galamsey ekwan be na ebefa so aye betimi etu ase e de from ehim
yo mi das ma me fasa kwanya ina menche atiefo ene ahwefo nyinara I say these two topics now they abano me na kwa so me ba me hu say woni Albert more justice to the topics na dintia me ma me ba ha no eye the press releaser honorable Ken Ediaba and now say
they are no be sorry
and now say more devote more time on this one no I don't want to land myself into it properly na mean jaima discussions na more years so far no and travel in the space and unti and no am pese ene focus on
na memma enipa ehu why ntia honorable release sa message no that statement no edima victims are eja ase wo mu niema ewo Kumasi edum Dr. Mensa area ho no na pese me address keke na yehu honorable akomprekwa Agyapong ni su ene ne ban whether say release na odi agba no eye release bi a oye ne keke because obi ya na eno na mpese kasa umma me sa kwanya na
akwanya ne ye de be mawo waba ye fie ensuo na ye nom no obenum bi
mennom
ye wie a na ne aka no ya to aso akwani asoman say ye lusu eye sika 1.2 billion US in gold smuggling nkwamu no echesi ye sika sam toto ye no enkoyi ye ma 2 minutes ewe no so ubedi sa nkomo no bi ye wie a na afi ya to aso akwanim na the next topic on the table no yetimi a discuss oyo mamba it is all your mamba party a wo so so ube din nkomo no bi
Elisa can take an oath. Yes. On the 4th Amendment. But them say this is a beautiful discussion.
Yeah. Intimacy Pein actually say
all that me person me can say. Say the mindset of most of the members of leaders of our country are saying, the mindset is corrupt. Say Ghana, you beat South Africa in the production of gold. Let's still me there be a me come me person me practicalizing nema. Gold they too has some years back. Near a free country no Gold Coast. Sikampoano. Nese Sade mabwe nyina koso na you see gold they say they will can work can man number say I say Nese the country has a problem. Ati asie ka na gota muda ho ye ka na emofra egukwa ho on the roadside. We are not generating employment for them. Emabru nya juma nye enti omo to bet trains enya juma wa ha Kumasi kwai from Accra to Kumasi road no are devastated. There is no dual carriage free Accra to Kumasi. Everywhere you can drive all the way from Philadelphia to Washington DC. You can drive from Philadelphia to New York on the dual carriage. On the Jesse Turnpike, Highway 95, 275, 295, etc. Next say you see Ghana, your baby, you two go that you will catch. Say there's leakages here. There is something wrong with leadership. There is something wrong with the system that must be fixed. And it will take a great leader with a vision. Leader be already the so kesiye.
And o person who see Pein catch and say ye nya leaders or when
oh me say if this is where we are today given the resource on your media mayen. Next say we cannot move beyond where we are there. Then I will beg. Say we have failed significantly. Oh na sabi na leader ho not from so many years na jato countermount na say Negato is it acrobato something marketing Cape Coast. Marketing Cape Coast. That I say. No seriously. Negato Kumasi job na ashi. Negato baby ha na ashi. Na tamale one secondary school for Obunda Light Efesiangoma. Now oncology department Omumashi are breaking down. They don't have the money to renew. Na ya bieda na ensuo yiri akofa voter for na omo ho so
35,000 ya baby nda.
Na say every year we go through these processes, this pain, and then you tell me say mako jina kajetia I will risk contemporary suit and tie mako jina kajetia ana mako ebum Dr. Mensa minua manu hotel force minua manu eto phones I see the livelihood of people depending ewo ho no munyo omadua omanu aduane ewase ho na jetimi otom na ambulance timi nko Near sit down we don't have sprinklers. Now you need fire and you need water hydrants. Even in this country, no one can tell me say in Accra your water hydrants bisiwa yes in Sioba or what in the shame edidumja.
All right,
if we have gold
Sinipenju media so ana ye wono e ba so say the next topic you know ye di ho enkomo over the weekend, that was Friday no and a bit to just say udru eduma baby ya maamenom yenua mema eton wo mpaboa ene ade wo made ton de nyina no eje si ho ama che se ewo nyina ahye dwirebe on your screen ubehu se ye twa de eba ubo modern now join ya ubehu se ne ete omampani ko ho ekoka ne de na enu achi no de papa Kennedy ohene Agyapong otena se ano hwedi no se dabi se pani etifie ama sabi atoye nkyem atisei eba na se wankeka ne ho a na che se wonye pani a wowo anisuade hunu wonye pani a wodwene wo manfo ho enti wono nso akeka ne ho ya mene o ekase anopai ana wonam ne kasa manfo so ede ne krata abeto abonten enipa wetu wo mu se wo nkonko ya assessment ne nam so meja no ebaye na ekwan a wono nso fa so obetimi de aboa no wonfa emmoa we eya asemu a me feel say eto asomu ye papa esese ye nyina yetimi edi ho enkomo on your screen obehu say edaso on Facebook on YouTube okọ ha obehu say edaso ya chese ubetimi akenkan bi se ne a ete na wahunu nkomo a ye die lawyer ma mensan emu akwa ababiom na memusa se akoma ben ana opani a wodi nanim ekasama no wonyaye honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong enu ntwade atu sa anamon na anamon a watuyi ya hyase ebekwa kowie sen
yo eda edikan mesan da wasebio se omanya sa akwanyen na mede be kyekere enemu picture de be post no se infant eja shiwa brosana pampem na statement na honorable de buy no emremu no yesi ye with the letter and the spirit what you say ade na yehu no black and white no ensem honorable aka ya trago krata so but the spirit behind ade na oyeye no na pese me de beda edi obi ha ote ya was me president or koho because say or your president enti na or koho enti kwa or kono I say oh one kwa enye enti ko because ya to abama e de jato mu okumase enti ko na fo wanim ko kire na sebi enyi so ehu se wo so ababi elipa num bebrebe ya ko ho ye ko mama musei but orobo akompreko Japan the statement no make you the spirit of the statement no e woni su eni ne ban mu eni say papa yi waton ne ma Pein na ne mami table si obi store no e wo kenshi ya ne mami hye ne ma e wo pono so enti wonim se sa de ma ne mami hye wo pono so no enu na ne mami e de bo mo konhoma
livelihood
e ma omudidie ne mami dwetire nyina ene sa de no enti o imagine se tamo na ne mami be hye ne ma wo table so no ya ono fa apampan si ni nsaso ekoni nam street so won kran eton has eton wapi eton black and white eton tetra braid eton rob eton olabam na ensuo to na ebono na awia ba na ehye no sometimes otumi koda eduase eje na home because wa bre na o imagine say na ne niam kakra na ekuta na oton no na obi abehwim afri ni nsem na se ne dwatire nyina ye den ahye enti o imagine ni maami na ode niam egu obi store dem na obeyi ton na sa store no ahye a na ke se ni maami dwatire no ni nyina ye den ekofom. I just want you to trace the reason why nti ade o tre wa tre no enye just anofafa o na bom anam so wa abadaye no wo atenka mani panti no se onu oka bibia na onim de wai den ne waka no na wo se Yesu be eba na obedi ma nipa no na also offer nipa tebia eto no ho so ansa na wate nipa se honorable K eseba waka no enam se wafa gu painti no de oka bia no osuro osi heartbreaking say sacrifice amanfo aye
abrabo a ono ankasa
afabu na omunde ma womunya omudwatire nyina omuni da so nyina within an instant eja abashi ni nyina no oti wo mo ase na wonu mu na agira brane e wo sa fight mu e wo sa ohaw mu eti nyese wo begina ho mama mo x amount of thousand mama mo x amount of oil mama mo x amount of bags. No, it is not about that. It's about say what tinka and my woman and some not to woman be. Now let us me mount the track history. And maybe Haiti for Haiti and ya Ghana ha. And what somewhere the Caribbeans, one of the islands. And I fly the bar and a bit devastated the poor people in Haiti, the black folks in Haiti. Honorable Ken, up to 10,000 miles away from Haiti. But not that bad that year. Any draw a woman ni penti, any attention a woman ni penti no, or the millions of dollars a command Haiti for. Moshe ni pada ye kana sem. Emre bi bae. Ghana mabunu and Messia and ma. Eko ye stranded. May show the spirit behind the press now the buy. And just said no can yes me ko mama mo bag way mama musika say no, it's not about that. I do a show keke na wo ye onobunye show e wa tinka eni mpaibo eni yawo eni atinka owoma ye nuama no owoma ni wofa no eni tima owoma the traders no asem. And we will see, say, letter no just a letter with weight. What you say? Yeah. Substantial difference, weight and respect. Letter no more do press release no more do. What you say? Or spend it on one side or contribute to $200,000. We was here inclusion. Who's a letter was say, I stand with you, or believe in inclusion, or believe in teamwork. Mumaya yan kambom na yan per solution. Or free other businessmen. And the Ghana for tons of free woman mobile. We see beji 50,000, we see beji 10,000, we see beji this amount of cities. Okay, can you na bomuno? Na ye over $400,000. I'm a Ghana ma sebe. Omunye na busuani na busuafo enka mo de mo call ba no amade me na metwa mo take ti maamo adamu nya musika na mo de ba fie mbesi mu da ye efa me ho ben nansu omu tie mu omu suye no honorable heard it senior adumfo asemi Dr. Mensan for asemi a omu sui o hwe video no ni ema esu omu twa adwena o si emobo me fa de mommy yem because wa kai ni mama ni collabrim anyhow wa call Nigeria ko fa na ma ode ba am robbers e bo no e gi ni ma free nsem no wa kai ni dwatire wo se e boy ho ban e dwatire na ahyi enkrofo life na ahyi and that so na ekoi. This is the spirit of the letter. Organizes had nyama we nyina wie ya tie for muntie ko fa Ghana ma ekitesia for we all saw it on the video. Tamamu do airport and Nigeria about mumu and the soa about mumu just because he spoke and acted. You don't know by fear. Me show ni pesua oyo and just say Hassan no buy who the America ko jina ho munyi way. No. What is your spirit? COVID time duru yero. We saw it. And we came to a standstill. The supply chain, global supply chain, shut down. Lock out. Ghana for mun shut them because the head of Medusa, a year COVID no, COVID-19 aba, a huaba. Honorable case no. WHO say after you find the kata no. WHO say after mummy enfa sanitizer enfa normal. Honorable Ken came out or die from China ebe jire nimu ha echema the health ministry the frontliners make sure the letter, the spirit of the letter or the buyer.
In fact, he was the first
in this country. The first in this country, Basa Muntio, the first in this country to demonstrate. And to when I want to coin on my, it doesn't mean say he's not here. His spirit is there with you. His spirit is crying for my people. Okofa buy PPEs, ye chesa onobuken. Ade de she ani, ne de she, ye de she ehuna no oche magana millions of dollars. This is the man. Enti adoye. Eni se nipa ko hawmu. Eni se nipa ko atiti mu no. Osi abofram po odeni ye ne hu no. Se na de ye be ye na atene. Enti je se wo mahuri, makojira ho, mumaji we no. Edie be home atinka ben now we cover the free wa hwe opani a otini man ase no do ni man na ofa ni man ho no se atorenchem dua ena hu nipa do ni su ene ne ban de meka nyina no na onobu ken no oye na ju oye ni keke se oye ni keke o enye se oye their political gains eye ni su ene ne ban a onya media man no. Now Volta River, so I catch a Volta region there no. 100,000 was the munye in Suato. Ye breed dam no. Amena be hamu munye utuana mo okoho. Now look, and notice or check ata de ba. Nessa or kasa mama microphone ba mo access mami. Me babunu ba din komo. Near per solutions a be bomi nyina tuana mo. No, no cre. A chill near one year pain. A chill, no man was up. Womra mejina womwe echi. Yes, and I say baby adru no atoakoma baby adru no ehia obi a owatenka baby adru no ehia ni obi a otimi nipa kasa baby adru no ehia obi a sebe otimi kasa mama bronyi wo street so no we bro wo street so kokwaya toto mama mini bobo mu na mo nyina ho anadi kokwaya toto abonti hopen. No, seriously. It is a subterfuge.
He's with the streets.
Yeah, yes, he's with the street. He's with them. It's not pretense. Yes. It's true from him. It's coming from his heart of hearts. And about 2 years ago, I'm talking about the spirit of the press release. Anyhow, I wasn't taking it serious. And they went here, all the stations after the press release because a nipana or then a casa they said and buy you know free tete. And you know what? I said, Matna Basta Sufon watcher, if you share Dwasang Watrini, Minya Yarisa. No, Mamma traffic light Nasi Ache for years. Or says right where you're physically challenged. I'm telling you about the man why issue statement. So or the or see yo or can near all can.
Okay.
Mamino or do hono, Nancy or talk on the driver a chair moon. The next time you no okuta wheelchair. On no bokele do hina Japan okuta wheelchair on abadaye. Okuk or no so maminimu e de maminu si wheelchair no so e maminu nya no ho kwa ho san. And so it is a offer adum for or the letter ba adum for or you the press release ba adum for na me baku amudate na I was saying to me chime the name be say what manner of man is this? Yeah, accept two only be for what we can say munya reshemu mamusro was say mamu lose hope because there is hope for the future of this country. And I stand with you. I stand by you. Now, we will look for a lasting solution to this problem.
So it being secret being.
Yep. So the better easy access.
Yes.
Many police for Bekasa, many agencies Bekasa, many fire service for Bedikobo. We have to look for a lasting solutions because the at that time now and Kawashini Getri. Because of the BR, he's talking about savings.
Yeah.
He's talking about business development. Because this is the video. Okofano edini si so se enoi. Trasoneko. Now there can say happy to one woman. Ebi so happy bio Confederate Teaching Hospital. And that of course inspected the oncology department. You did the linear accelerator machine, linear for shorter. You use to our oncology will be a one kokram yadie. You didn't manage kokram yadie no in combination with MRI no to give exact and precise precision of baby cancer is located no. That machine break it down honorable renew contract the no. $145,000 the more. Yeah, or can't say all quack inspect no. Or inspect we are all peer all taking work in the hospitals. Block A, the maternity ward. Your peer corner. I was there, so I'm giving an account, an eyewitness account, which is very competent account. And no, na maybe odiabrika minana. Make sure why letter now they are basket or they are bano. I so important. A more do a chain. Munye no. And they say, no mamma, your friend, mamma, if say, wow. Sabi, I'm from a born in chamber, a tea for fan chamber. No, when Yako cram your idea, crada, you know, I yet be one nufumu. None a bill no so. Until mean to your here treatment. Or call honorable hopper or say, a summer 2 minutes. Honorable board and you know also. Or sheni pedi that form or born. I was there or born and you know also. Or toss in the bill yes or because the doctors monye. Mofotua. Mamia stua say what that time no onya kwa ho sign. Onya kwa ho sign. Mamia first say what she was emina na minimu baby o. Then so honorable Kencity there be. Enye de wa woman ko na yemini. Enye obi am ni free mamia mbako ba ye na yeminua. Now once I will ye Ghana ni de Uye minua.
So we no echere akoma a type press release na aba enne no echi. Enye bejeko na me hontome. Jikodi na me hontome. Na monto aba me. Meba enne wa betena se aba ye nhwehwemu ekwan ye nam so ma ne esiye no esiye. Ekwan be ne befa so a yebetimi aso ano na ankosibiem echena nso so. Esanse wo hwedwetra ahye now he said the nipa da from a charge adwo said the nipa tietiem you could see so bi ho a the last odni nyina akwa neema e dia baba begumu a obeton no anya bibia akwohwe ne ho ene na busua nanso obi nim ne ba ye ejei ba ye no dweribe ahye bibia amanfo ani da so asa eduru ba bi etesa na enya jekọ ma me ho ntome ne mom esabase obetimi enya tema ubetimi enya odo ubetimi enya pepa ati nipa nase ene na gina mpaboa kromu na wahunu baabi a ohaw no efri ebae eno ana lawyer e ka ho asem about near honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong aye. This is the man otimi hwe wanim ka kiro se ne ye no mekyerɛw opa toma me opa men toma me oyobi a okuta akoma enya akoma se toma me nti na me beboa ne mom me boa because onso so ye Ghana ni me boa because o your mamba o sese ye boa wo lawyer asemi akama koma pa
abeka akoma na let no enti na man fofu se letter na wa kire brofo keke nya brofo the spirit behind the letter na what the buy no any sa abadaye any do ni man any ahobrasia owo ya na man foka say emotional intelligence who you see here was walking in the shoes of others. Walking in the shoes of others. Odo obim pabwa. Also, oh, the Most High God. Where the Sioux Indians. Also, oh, the Most High God. Do not let me judge my next door neighbor until and unless I have walked in his moccasins. Until and unless I have walked in his moccasins. Once a moccasins a shoe. This is me the night ashen in pabuamu and say matimia ajaji the next. And to honorable akumpreko Japan. And them say why you be paying 190 pence no? Why you said why you or they say or they not share on pabuamu no? Yes. Or what tinka or su was it me yamu was it is heartbreaking. Me yam. Now also do that oya no onya yimu. And it's on the first time. One more but say first time in here and now say because they are doing that because of the positioner or more occupy and also more occupy.
Albert in common here die no eni o.
But before I be council me person me mouth one example. Share they na make us onya yimu no. Setamale our northern region. Asin for so asin dumping. Our central region. wa ewo ho neso time dum so baaye no me chiro nipa no dum so baaye na Tamale Teaching Hospital one more problems and he's a problem solver.
Yes.
And he will solve problems and he will no case over solver or solve or case over boa or then no fafa and to do and madam nipa name of odosie eyo or soham and sad was insumu on kumti or drachina noa he fires and aims and shoot the bullseye.
This is nipa yenyina yenim se watimi agina $6 million US.
Auto 100 kVA generator. What come Tamale Teaching Hospital.
Yeah.
It is still working today. One secondary school, almost electricity bill, 70,000 Ghana cedis. A school fund to Miss Yadia, Nanka we are more 44. One secondary school, far away. And so, share, Okotia 70,000 and my school fund is young woman. In effect, this is the man. And to see a doom for Mama Kuman to Dr. Mensah area. Mama Mukuman tutu. The Central Business District. Mayashi. Mama Makuma and tutu. Oba ye betrase. Ne be solution e be boayen. Aye scientific. Ye be boayen nyina. Na say you call hoy ana kakakagbawi school bi no almost science lab. 25,000 monye monfa refurbish mo science lab for agriculture. It is a papa way at the letter way bad. The American nyina ne say onimnia oka.
Yes.
Enti odeni chia ina ene ye kan say we de nyedue ene eyi ne nchia ene shedding me dase ede shedding
ene nim kran
hyesem ema kumasi edwomfo nyina enam se odomu nti ene e move ye maame no mo edom kotra race course ya na esum aduru omo anwumre ya na atutubotomfo agi wo musika na omo bag no enam se watena bantma B66 or B something ya wadidi wo race course awache wako Prempeh College akodi sope ya onim kumasi abrabo ya ne collaborate at the age of 7 o twa kwama koto fanta ya ka ne born no hwe ho ma ne sing ekeka ye no he's part of you.
Yeah.
He's not far away from you.
Yeah.
Into wakaso obeboa no wakaso no mbedi nkomo no onu mbedi na solution so ebe pe no so no ebe ye co-creation just say me ne wo ene me ene ye nyina ebe chance ye be kan adwuna bom ne afa kwan ye be fa so a ye de be so honorable so mamu nyina shedding. All right.
Enti eno eye lawyer Kwaku Amo Date eno no ana wakasa edema honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong na abusua ma yenko message no so na afi yenko ko messages awodo ankofo de aba as usual Tabatel adjoin me e studio B ma me nko no ho me free no a maba Albert wakakra na afi ye jakwan ya sra kwan na ye de dwumadie no abawie obapa etesey
nyame adom
ene de se ne awatu chichim no asa wo ba bebobo oye ye friend say yisi che hey ene de ehu
ene me fa Mr. Albert line so
oh okay ene wadama kakra wanya no fama
okay make kan kakra for YouTube Facebook and WhatsApp ba ku mienu bi so ewo ho nti me start with YouTube there no Ekuyama say good afternoon to everyone. Promote Ken more. And Michael Ba say good afternoon. Watching you from Doha. God bless you for your great job, Netsu. My greetings to Honorable Ken.
What?
Asare Nanaya say Ken with God all things are possible. And Apopo Ken say another day to say it as it is. On also message and Asabana Akoso say good show with all standard. Ebenezer Dia say watching live from Bristol, Virginia. Mr. Inkum, you are the best. I love your program. Pein.
Ya kano senia etie pepepe yensuro bia.
Asare Kofi say great program Netsu. Well done, bro. On also so dear no. Ebenezer Dia say Albert Pein. And I will say, no way. Or say, Inkum is making too much sense. I like him 100%. On also at the end, no. Nana, Ekuyama say, on this case, the party NPP is silent over it. If this case is on Ken, on Ken's head, the party NPP will be happy about it. And also so at the
Pein.
Stephen Boahen say, you guys are NPP people.
I say NDC people.
Sorry, you guys are NDC people.
And yeah, now the evidence.
Obisa replying. Because they are saying the truth, they are NDC people. I stand for Ghana first. And also so they are no and what does it say? Evelyn Kumi say, yes, you guys are setting the records clear. God bless you. Sabina Ako said the best program ever. Lincoln say from 2009 to 2016, $7 billion gold was missing. Offer evidence in Kahu.
I ask some evidence in the
John Boateng say, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is our next president 2028. Ochre Aguna Inkum say, I'm watching you. Aguna Inkum Pein program is the best. Greetings goes to incoming PC for Aguna East, Honorable Nana Kesi.
Pein.
Felix Opon say, we don't know born wholesome and also shame. The court upon Agatha say the court accused him. You should be very careful, very careful. And also so at the end, Timefa Bakumi and so WhatsApp at the account. We say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is the right person to empower the youth. The traders of Adum should stay cool. They do not cool. The do man will do it. The do man will do it for them. From showdown,
me rap the do man will do.
Yes, I have heard some people saying the correct and the current NPP executives should all resign because they are part of the system, but they are supporting Dr. Bawumia to be our flag bearer. I want to ask, was he also not part of the system? What a double standard. David from Achim Oda on also so Dentra or the
Abuabo no different Achim Oda Abuabo.
Okay, Achim Oda Abuabo. Yes. And what they buy. We say good afternoon. I'm Oxford from Trasaco. From the first time in history, Ghana has introduced district hospitals, also known as Agenda 111 under Nanado. My question is that why is it that the current president refused to allocate budgets to complete this project? So does it mean that we the citizens don't deserve better health care or what? If not NPP, why NDC? On also so message or by one funny ding and kaho. Now you suffer na enroll the message by and also what another one.
So far canon.
I say a leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. President Mahama, which of these? Just obisana say.
Where there was
goes the way. I
President Mahama.
Reverend Ludwig. What if we mampon Epiapim?
Okay. Reverend Dean so the Ludwig Pam or Bruniana.
And I just say, you shall have friend
or for last one or twice, Mamma, Yanko, a brinty.
Martin, we say these were the people busy financing Bawumia campaign so that they can protect themselves and bury their corrupt practices forever. All Nanado appointees should be investigated. They don't love Ghana nor NPP. Grassroots are the ones who truly love the NPP, but as usual, these greedy, corrupt Bawumia men will use them and throw them aside. Ask yourself, why did they fight so hard against Honorable Ken Agyapong? The real party members know the truth. On also so message or the by one funny day all
right. And my young fancy ewa yabedo wase nyame adoma me benda mi wo bibi mounti me ba me de bebro why we de mebre no ekọ yawie na mame Albert mame ma osema baako me wi ana mama lawyer asema baako ne enko
Mr. Nkum me say asema lawyer ede bae no ye asempa
abeta what the one keka ho ana ye ma bibi kakra
bi se
asem na boto wo
eduma asem no empanifo bu bebe se besipa ne koni ahahan no ye tase ne banyasafo se asem bi se etu nipa agise wo a unni nipa no unnim ne tibiem ana nim hawa ehye ne fa enti honorable Ken nkuransha ode abre edumfo no meka se ne kwanso ano no na se de enyina anim no watie ne nan chi kakra nim se oba bedru Ghana so a de sese oye no obeye ama omanfo hu se Ken Agyapong na omunim ne free tite no on sesaye
eno ano no
onane na chinchire obi ada na this is not the time obeda na chi achire obi this is the time the nature ebe manifeste ama omo adum na hu se omo wo abetire anase show da bia eto de din na so musu a ombetim do muti atoso
all right
no musu afa
all right lawyer this is the man aye kan asem a okọ voter region ekọhye omu nyina abo se moto aba ma me be flag bearer mo anto amame o meba besi factory ampower koto asase na ohwe so besi factory ne de ama wo mo ono no wasan hye boy sema ba akopɛ na yanko
asamo a ukai honhom no na akasa fa wo mu enti the Albert aka ane de maka wiya nyina no de eka nyina ne se ono abokene de ohene Japan o tima ene abadaye e manipa bibre biara enti de waka so obeye no obeye
all right enti we de madaroma am say amanfo ahodo ahyase a baby a press statement no eduru no ebora adwen ne ntiase so na mama no ne ewiase afa na nyina na ohwe ensem ahodo a ebaaye na wotunu sampa honorable nani abre papa se obema Ghana wadi kan kan se ode ne kra ebesi ho age yama Ghana even for the sake of Ghanaian youth nti obeji oman no ede esiwo bibia be kama ye frame Anthony Kofi Inkum Daddy Mr. Inkum nyankopon ya adoma echina ebesanso ehia yakra munyina